Change sucks, but avoiding it sucks more. Of course, life is bound to change. No matter what you do, the world around you will shift. Life is not consistent, and the only consistent part of life is change. However, big changes tend to really fuck people up. For me, it was moving away from everything I ever knew to go to a college I didn't care for, and a breakup with someone I did care for. At first, I said everything was going to be fine. Then I realized I wasn't fine, and I missed my old life more than a hobo misses a home. That's a lot. I told myself, hey you sexy beast, if you don't like your life here after a year, you can just drop out, get an apartment, work at McDonald's or some shit, and everything will be fine. We often imagine that there is an easy way out. Whoa! But this just gives us the okay to play victim. What I needed was to accept that this is what life is, whether I like it or not, and make the best out of it. And yeah, this is really simple, but simple does not mean easy. So, my only question for you is, how do you truly accept change? A good place to start is to realize that the past is not as good as you think. I often get lost in the past and see it as this amazing time I can't ever get back, and my next thought is, oh fuck my life, everything sucks now. But I once heard someone say, nostalgia is memories minus the pain. For me, yeah, the past was pretty fun, but I was pretty sad a lot of the time too. Our brains tend to cut out the bad parts as if edited by a handsome little editor named Carson Golden. My problems now suck balls, but I had problems back then and I'll have problems forever. If your expectations are perfection, prepare to be let down. I often look at the past and say, oh, you smelly idiot. You should have appreciated what you had in the moment. And this is the most hypocritical shit ever. So get your head out of the past, then after that, get it out your ass too, and then have fun in the moment, right fucking now. Like a coin, nearly every change and situation in life has two sides to it. There are probably even more sides to it, but for the sake of the video, there's two. If you're in a bad situation, you can flip it, like a coin. I'll name 3 situations I flipped in my life to illustrate what I mean. Yeah, I don't have friends who want to be in videos, but that gives me a chance to make videos like these that are personal to me. Yeah, I don't have many things to do right now, but hey, I have the free time to explore anything and find out what I truly want in life. Yeah, I don't have my mother or close friends around, so I feel lonely at times, but that makes me realize how important they are to me. I'm starting to realize that the negative stuff we go through is kind of necessary to be happy. If life was all perfect all the time, we'd get spoiled and bored, so just know it's supposed to be like this, and it's not a horrible thing if you have big problems in life. It's actually a great thing because solving your problems is just solving your unhappiness. It's not easy to think about it like this, especially when the situation is painful, but it is possible to flip your situation and look at it as a set of problems to be solved and worked on, rather than dwelling in the sadness, like I used to. Accept your feelings now, so they don't haunt you later. Many people have a habit of denying their feelings. Men are especially guilty of this because they want to seem tough. But sorry guys, bottling up everything until you hate yourself is not tough. I'm for sure guilty of this, but I once heard someone say, emotions are never bad. Only our reactions to emotions can be bad. This is yelling at people versus talking through your feelings and how to improve them. The more we deny our feelings, the more they repeat. You feel sad and you hate that you're sad, and your hatred makes you feel more sad. So the sadder you are, the sadder you get. Sounds pretty sad, right? Here's an example. When I first got to college, I denied how fucking lonely I was so I didn't have to deal with my feelings. All this did was make me think, oh, I don't have to try to make new friends. And I didn't put myself out there, so I became shy as fuck. This just stopped me from making any meaningful connections. And in the long term, it made me feel even more lonely. Much later, I slowly accepted how I felt, and this led me to making some great connections, and I still want to make more. So if you feel something negative, it's a call to action. It means something is wrong and something needs to change. Our feelings are helpful. They are indicators of good and bad. So it might feel easier to avoid them in the short term, but in the long term, confronting your feelings will make you improve your life. My 4 things to remember is, life is going to change no matter what. Don't idolize the past, flip the way you look at situations, and accept your feelings instead of ignoring them. And it would be a great end of the story if I solved all my issues like that, so now I'm 100% great and happy. But that's not real life. There will always be shit you don't like about your life. But all you can do is accept it for what it is and let it go and live the way you want to right now.
Let me show you how it's like.